in your ear. Minister, 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 minister. Don't believe. Don't believe.
No one can say that NARA is not a necessary formation in law. No one can say that having a structure to manage recovery is not something that is defensible.
This bill, Madam Speaker, have too much concentration of power in one man's hand.
Unnecessary. So I think there is the starting point, that NARA is necessary.
In this bill, I see ministers tell me it start to spin.
I think, however, if I am permitted to offer some philosophical perspectives on the differences, that there is a very deep mistrust of government in the country, very deep. But underneath the mistrust of government generally, there is an even greater mistrust of executive power.
So I want to know if it is a minister bill or is it a people's bill.
This authority will manage billions of dollars, trillions even. Trillions of dollars is not abstract. They represent real resources that the Jamaican people will ultimately have to pay back.
The NARA bill is this. It says it is about transparent, disciplined reconstruction. But it also creates a fast-track authority with extraordinary powers that can reduce normal checks and balances. That is the tension at the heart of the bill. Transparency versus speed. The government says NARA will deliver reconstruction with transparency, speed, discipline, and measurable impact. That language appears in the government's 2026 throne speech. But critics say the bill gives the authority power to fast-track major recovery and infrastructure projects, while also concentrating power in the CEO and responsible minister. The Gleaner reported that opposition senators argued the bill gives sweeping powers without sufficient safeguards, including power to override regulatory bodies. So the contradiction is, you cannot promise maximum transparency while also weakening or bypassing some of the normal systems that create transparency.